Hey, tag me in that again.
Oh, sorry.
Tag me in it again?
Yes.
The fuck kind of racist shit?
Yeah.
You're a racist.
Cause I said tag me in it again.
Yes.
How is that racist?
That sounds like something a white person would say.
Shut up, Bigfoot.
What?
Nobody asked you to say anything. I asked you one question.
You know,
Can you just
you're
do
rude.
one thing?
You're rude.
I'm not rude.
You're like you know what? You're like a black Heather Locklear.
Damn.
Right. Wow. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah.
Right.
Y'all want to see my boot?
No, I don't care about you and that
See
big
my
ass
boot. Wait a minute, see what's going
You
on
put
out
a
here.
sock on them toes, though.
Huh? What you say?
she Johnny.
You put a sock on them damn toes.
Oh, I cut the toenails and everything.
Yeah.
They all cut down. They suck.
You had to use, like, you had to turn the clippers like this,
No,
right? You had to
no.
use your forearm to get that. You
I
needed
just-
that forearm
I
strength
just did it
to
today
put
for
that.
you.
That was
I just did it today
petrified
for you.
wood. You are a liar. You know
I
you
did it today
used
for
the
you.
thick.
I used this one.
No, you didn't.
What
Where
you
that,
think
where
I
that big
used?
toenail clipper at? You
I
did
don't
not
need
use
no
no
big
fingernail
toenail
clipper
clipper.
for that
I use
damn
a
big
fingernail
toenail.
clipper.
You did not do that. He's a
You're
damn
racist.
liar.
You're a racist.
I'm not a racist.
That you prove you're not racist.
No, that was petrified wood that was on his big toe. That did not cut that. He used.
That did cut
no,
that.
it didn't. Boy, you put
Why
your
are you
forearm
being this- why are
strength
you
in that.
being this way?
He clipped that up like this, JB.
Don't be this way. Be better. Be better. I need you to be better.
She Johnny. I love it.
Be better.
Oh,
I'm already done with you anyway, me.
Why?
Oh, the whole audience gonna find out in a little bit.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah. Oh, as you can see, motherfucking Meek back in the building.
Oh, motherfucking me. Okay.
yeah, he promised to me. He did say he was gonna call you that. So.
Yo, what up, Jada? Also, was goat cheese penis and had to tune in. Hey, I hope I'm saying this right, Katie. We talking about that. We're gonna talk about the goat cheese penis because we have an insider exclusive. It's one of Meek's former lovers, so she's gonna tell us all about uncircumcised penises. We have a whole discussion. Thanks.
I had my share of uncircumcised penises. I had 2 in my lifetime, and it was very unsettling.
It was unsettling.
Yeah, it was.
Well, before we get into anything unsettling, I want to ask everybody to share the show. As you can see, this is about to be a legendary moment. Mick, can you turn your volume down, please?
I'm trying to get
Can
everything
you just turn your volume down?
You know what?
It's because
I only can do one damn thing at a time.
At the same damn time.
Look,
hey,
let me carry
at
and do
the
what I
same
need to
damn
damn
time.
do.
Hey.
So you ain't gotta worry about the damn volume.
I wanna give a special. I wanna show y'all what I can do on Facebook, on my Facebook friends and family. As you can see,
Okay, so
I'm standing up. Let me get off the sofa.
get your ass out my face.
I'm standing up with no hands. I have graduated
Right,
to the
butt cheek
point of
off in my
standing.
damn face.
I can stand. I can turn. No hands.
You ain't got nothing but a crunch. You ain't got no cheeks.
Well, hold up. I had, women like my ass. I've been told, women told me.
You know, a lot of women say a lot of things to make the nigga they messing with feel a whole lot better about themselves.
You know what? You know what? I believe them.
Yes, you should.
I do.
Just like y'all try not to hurt our feelings about hanging titties and stretch marks and stuff. The same way we think about y'all.
Whatever.
And no butt cheeks.
Whatever. I don't need. I be working. I be fucking my ass off. That's why I know butt cheeks.
He be having them
Working my
jiggling
ass
stuff,
off.
especially ones that be jiggling.
Who?
We be taking turns. Like,
Who you doing?
I ain't talking about you.
I
I ain't never seen you, boo. And they know that.
That's because I fly solo. From state to state. Remember the Rough Man jump? Who don't know the state to state. You know what I'm talking about, Belly?
I refuse to give you a chuckle.
You gonna give me my chuckle, baby. Give me my chuckle.
I'm like, wow.
Hey, y'all, we lit. This is the first time I've done the show in the last couple of weeks where I don't have that heavy ass cast on, where I'm not knocked up on Percocet and Oxy, where I'm clearly thinking, I guess except for the drink, and I'm in a very good mood. I got dressed today. This is one of the only days that I've like put on an outfit in the last 2-3 weeks. Okay. What you having that? No. I broke my ankle. It's shit.
I'm laughing at the outfit part. You worried about the wrong thing. Finish talking about what you talking about.
Oh, I'm just feeling good. As y'all saw, I stood up. I can stand. I can't walk. I won't be able to walk for another 6 to 8 weeks. But I can stand, which means showers are way different now. Because before, I couldn't stand up, but on one leg. You ever try to take a shower with one leg?
I told you need to put a fold-in chair in the shower so you don't have to do all that. You just hard-headed. You can go to Dollar General, Family Dollar, get you a little $5, $10 folding chair, put that shit in the bathtub. That's why your right calf muscle gonna be bigger than the left. That shit gonna look like a damn boulder by the time you get that shit.
My left nut bigger than the right. It just is what it is.
Damn.
I'm used to an imbalance.
Really? How long did it hang? Damn, that's sad. You know they got some good draws for that.
I be wearing them. Let me show y'all these Puma draws.
Let me see.
And them jumps off to that different material.
I don't like what?
I don't know what it is. It's like that shiny material.
You don't know what it is. It's shiny material. So you mean spandex?
It's not cotton. It's not cotton.
It's spandex.
Pride.
Yeah, if it's drooping like that, I hope it is spandex. Your damn neck gonna fall.
All right, let's not talk about my nuts. Okay. All right, moving on. So today in Bible class, we talked about Meek. We prayed for Meek today. Motherfucking Meek is back.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, JB, do we have
roast the whole time? We gonna get.
Do we have the podcast up?
We need time. It's still not up yet.
All right, so we're going to start the show. All of our people that are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Casts and Google Play. Sorry, but you're not going to get this part of the show because our Facebook audience has demanded we start. Welcome to KickbackTV, live from Atlanta, also known as the Black CNN, and the revolution will be televised. I'm New the Mayor, the Righteous Ratchet. If you throw it, I catch it. If you got it, I match it. Every Sunday at 7, we right back at it. Shaolin, fantastic. Motherfucking me.
And that's who I am, me. Go ahead.
Why you say motherfucking me?
I'm not nobody's motherfucker.
I said motherfucker.
Motherfucker too.
Oh, you didn't
I'm not gonna address myself. Everybody giving me all these nicknames.
You conscious,
sophisticated ratchet. All this shit. Y'all gonna stop judging me. Now let's kick this shit over.
We're gonna continue. Y'all. We'll be judging Meek the whole show. Everybody, this is motherfucking Meek.
These motherfuckers, man, they are lit. This shit, they done had me crying, laughing. Anyway, y'all, it's JB Frank. I'm that gangster geek, representing NWA nerd.
Why you gonna talk about yourself in his intro? Sit
I'm
back
trying
and
to
be quiet.
I'm trying to
be quiet. Ain't nobody checking for you. Be quiet. Go ahead, JB Gangsta Geek. I got your bad book.
Representing nerds with attitude. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's get it cracking, y'all.
Get your dumb ass.
You put me in timeout. Hey,
this nigga.
This is gonna be. I already called it when I text y'all. One of our best shows with us three together, and we're gonna have some goddamn fun, and we're gonna argue, and we're gonna have some more goddamn fun, and show y'all how to do it. Cause y'all on social media just be going too far. We're gonna show you how to argue. I'm gonna prove that Meek is wrong, and I'm gonna prove that I'm right, and we're still gonna be friends afterwards.
Anyway, so yeah, the hot story of the day is.
Oh, we want to talk about Dame Dancing.
Oh yeah. At the Grammys told.
Yeah, so the Grammys, of course, come on tonight. We had a video servicing with Meek Mill, Diddy, Jay-Z, 2 Chainz, Green Biggs, Burke, and Kevin Hart, and several others. Diddy, Usher, just talking their shit, talking about black excellence, and they did a toast to black excellence. And Kevin Hart had one of the more poignant statements when he was like, if you're, winners surround themselves with winners. And if you're looking for the opportunity to win, like, it happens in this room. because we're all here and we're all winners. And that's how I feel about you, motherfucking Meek and JB. We are all winners and we are all in this room. We're going to do it. The time to do it is now. And that's just some good pro-black, powerful, positive shit. Nothing, that's all we saw was like a minute video. But it felt good to see that Beyonce was there, Nipsey Hussle was there, some people that weren't in the actual video. But it felt good. At the end, Diddy said, "The black man is God. Cheers." And it just made me feel good because, of course, I'm a 5%, so I believe the black man is God. But also, just somebody saying something good about black men. Because sometimes, a lot of times, I feel like straight black men are hated by everybody, including straight black men. And so, a shout out to Meek for playing us this video that she actually.
Oh, yeah.
That was a tribute to black men. I think it was called Kings.
Yeah, Vagadiver.
Yeah, and it feel good to know that black women still love us and they don't just hate us and gave up on us and all that other shit.
You know what? As a woman, I'm speaking just on behalf of everything else, how I view a black man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't care too much for disrespectful men, especially when that woman is showing them nothing but respect. You can always, sometimes you gotta break people hard with the truth instead of with a loud and straight disrespect, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways you can handle it. That's why these people break down and they act crazy. Like I'm seeing on Facebook now, everybody kind of low-key hurt. They ain't got a date for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? But it just put us in the back to what I'm saying. It's just like, you gotta appreciate the person you with in order to receive what you feel that you deserve from them. You know, the female is not always about you. You gotta make sure your man's straight too. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally and financially as well. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship where all he do is make me happy and there's nothing I can do for him. You know what I'm saying? It's small shit make big shit. The little things you do for somebody sometimes can make the biggest difference. You know what I'm saying? And every man don't want to be annoyed and agitated because, like you said, these men go out here just like us women go out here every day, and we got to face bullshit. Whether we got to face ignorance, racism, disrespect, you know, not being treated fairly at work. You know, it's just a lot of things that accumulate your day. And when you walk through the front door of your house, you don't want to deal with that shit. And I damn sure don't want to deal with it with somebody I'm dating. So, you know, it's just like you got to appreciate each other more, especially these men, because it's hard out here. You got men who can't even see their own kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you got to understand, they wear that shit on their back too. You know, it's a lot. It's not about you. And when you understand that shit gonna work out. And so y'all know, I'm on JB phone, so these comments are not JB, these comments are me. I want y'all to know, because they say something crazy, they be like, "My God, Gangsta Geek, what's gotten into you?" And it's a righteous ratchet. And shout out to everybody too. Then we got everything plugged in on time. Right, we had a whole bunch of Hayes, hey JB, you know, hey everybody, hey Meek. What's up?
Some of these your people's, Jacady.
Yeah, that's my dude.
So, shout out to y'all. Black Fist Up, you know what it is, Jay.
JB still trying to get everything together. Gangsta geeking over here.
Gangsta geeking.
You got that right, I am. You got that right, I am.
You like, y'all go ahead, keep entertaining us so I can get this shit together.
It happens sometimes, y'all. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, so, you know, this is what we do. You know, we are 100% independent. We are not signed to a station. We left our internet radio station.
Right.
You know, we're not signed to a deal. We're 100% independent, 100% black owned.
That's what's
up. And we do receive financial compensation through the podcast apps. If you guys want to check it out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Google Play, any of those, or Anchor. Doesn't look like there'll be an episode this week on that motherfucker. But
nah, fuck that. Nah.
Every other week.
Fuck that shit.
It's
all nothing, baby.
I get it together.
What up, Mary Grace? Congratulations on your stinking New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl again. And shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Love y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. Rewinding back to, you know, Pro Black and Power to the People and Diddy and Jay-Z and 2 Chainz and Usher and Kevin Hart. That was a beautiful thing to see. The Grammys come on later tonight. When we're done, go ahead and switch over. Now, our hot top story of the day was 21 Savage, and we kind of got into that a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
No, we didn't get into it.
That was a pregame?
It was a pregame.
Yeah. I'm getting confused.
I had to stop it. You know, I had to referee that shit, flag on the play, wait till we airing, you know.
Yeah. So, let's get back to that. So, 21 Savage is apparently being deported.
Yeah.
Deported.
He's being held 23 hours a day with very limited visitation, with limited access out of his cell, which is ridiculous. He's also, he grew up in Georgia. You know, we have junior high school records. It happened. He applied to renew his visa over a year ago, and nothing happened. His message has changed in his music. I like 21 Savage now. I listen to 21 Savage now, and he's the guy that said, I'm going to start wearing jewelry, and I'm only going to talk about owning black businesses from now on because I want to be a better role model. And this nigga like 25, 26 years old. And like, I'm going to stop talking that bullshit. I'm doing this because I want to be a better example to the kids. Like, this ain't a menace to society. Now, did he sell drugs back in the day? Yeah.
Everybody has a past, though.
Right. Every saint has a past. Every saint has a future. No.
Like, just say
Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Every saint has a past. Yeah, because every saint has a past. See, JB trying to think he's saint. I know his past. And I'm a sinner, but I
never
see
said
my
that.
future.
Just say it for what it is. Everybody has a past, and everybody's entitled to a better future.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Wow, there it is.
21.
Hey.
Shout out my nigga. And I was a little, but Jay-Z's helping now. So I'm a little encouraged. Okay, Jay.
But
Jay-Z's
he has the type of income that can give him the proper attorney he needs without depleting all his funds trying to stay here and fight it. So I do respect him for that, you know. And plus, it was really no reason for them to deport him right now. It had to be something, you know, as far as, I guess, his demeanor, his change his message. Because he already been in jail, twice they said?
Yeah.
And, you know, they could have been deported him then.
Marijuana charges once, and then some other bullshit happened. And to be perfectly frank, he should have been deported then in the eyes of the law, right? Because when you get caught up in jail, that's typically when they get, you know,
all your information.
Right, exactly. So the fact that, this is clearly some Trump shit, you know what I'm saying?
Has to be.
Like, because now we're going after a high-profile immigrant, a high-profile minority immigrant, you know what I'm saying?
What was the show that he was on that he did the release of that new song talking about It's Saying a Lot? I haven't really listened to it like that, but I heard bits and pieces.
I think it was Jimmy Kimmel.
It was right after the Jimmy Kimmel show. That's when they showed up. What was like a week or two later?
Yeah, and on that song, a live featuring J. Cole, he has a remix version that's on the video as well as that was on that show that night, where he talks about Border Patrol and being separated from your kids and how people in Flint don't have clean water after all this time, like, and black people getting killed by the police. So he had this very politically well-received performance on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and a few days later, they grabbed him. And it's fucked up, man. He is attempting to make a difference. And we talked about Jay-Z and them, how they're starting to do it now after they had the little conference, whatever they had, where they said from now on, 21 is part of that. From now on, he's doing that. Like, 21 is a trap rapper. Some people would have called him a mumble rapper before. He's doing songs with Jay Cole about things that we need to improve in the black community. Like, fuck out of here. He ain't worthy of deportation.
Right.
Just his career alone is giving dozens of people jobs. One hit records feeds 1 million families. One hit record feeds 1 million families. You know what I'm saying? So he's had a few hit records. He's feeding people. People eating off this nigga. People have jobs because of him. Like, he's a positive contributor.
Well,
Even in the feminist one with JB, before you go, he was Amber Rose's boyfriend. So he was at the slut walk saying, I'm a slut too. Like, standing with women. Like, I'm standing for women's rights. That's who this nigga is. He ain't a threat. You feel me?
Well, and you touched on a couple of things that'll actually factor into his defense. I think he'll be back for several different reasons. Number one, Jay-Z is running his legal team now, so it is what it is. You know, Hov wins. Number 2, he has been a contributing member to society, and that is one thing that the government always factors into the equation in terms of immigrants. If you are able to feed Americans with what you do, then you deserve to be here. Like, niggas get, like, foreign people get visas behind that shit. When you talk about, like, a work visa, I mean, I used to, like, I had a couple of foreigners from Harvard who wanted to work for me back in the day. So we looked into getting them visas. And we literally had to prove that what they were doing was so special we couldn't find an American to do it. But if you feeding a whole bunch of motherfuckers behind your career, you're doing something that, like, no other American can do. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to be here. It is what it is. He deserves to be here behind what he's doing.
Before we move on, Meek, anything you want to add?
I mean, you know, how my feelings about it. I just really don't think that he really needs to be in that situation, point blank, period. Especially when he had already applied to extend his visa. Now, if they would have captured him and he hasn't done that, then, you know, I can see it kind of turning the way it is. But this man already applied. There was no reason for y'all to even do that. And that's why I really think that's what was really janky behind the whole thing. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Free 21. And before we leave this, so we seen the memes, people getting mad, don't laugh at him and all that.
Man, some of the memes.
And some of the memes are funny. I laughed at 21 Savage being British. I didn't laugh at 21 Savage being deported. You see what I'm saying? However, some things wasn't funny to me. I don't like white people making jokes either. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, damn. It's like niggas, like, I can say nigga, you can't. But like, women can say, I call my girl a bitch, you better call my girl a bitch. Like, there's some things you can't do. White people get over it. You can't do certain shit. No more kissing your ass. Don't do it.
Right.
It's just that simple. Really
okay, so what was your favorite meme?
My favorite meme was when it wasn't even a meme, it was him talking. He was like, I love this jacket.
Oh, yeah.
I'm eating Saint Laurent Dawn. I can see you wearing this, having tea and crumpets. And I'm like, this nigga told us he was British. He told us right there.
And
he said it. I feel like I can have tea and crumpets on a Monday. I'm like, he told us, nigga. That wasn't no joke.
Wow.
He told us. Did y'all see Chris Brown and Offset got into a beef behind it?
Yeah, I'm just now getting caught up on it. I've seen. Well, I can't agree since he called him Pootie Tang. I can't see that shit. Like, that shit had me weak as a bit. I said no, he did. But that's just the pettiness in me. But other than that, I still really don't know what's going on. But I did hear Cardi got mad and was like, Chris, I don't give a fuck what you and him got going on. Keep me out of it type shit. So, you know.
Let me break it down for those who don't know. So Chris Brown posted a meme, a funny meme of 21 Savage being British. And Offset, you know, he's from 21 Savage. They did the whole EP together. Which was fire, by the way. It was them two and Metro Boomin as the producer. It was crack. That shit was flames. I liked it at least. I put it that way. So Offset was like, you a lame ass nigga. This shit ain't funny. And so Chris Brown was like, whoa. First of all, it's funny. That's one. And two, like, fuck you, nigga. Like, fuck you coming on my page with this bullshit. Like, you ain't had that same energy when I seen you at Drake concert. Like, don't jump out there, dog. I will beat your ass. Like, be cool. And so apparently, Offset came back and was like, "Oh, this cokehead don't want no beef. Like, he don't want no smoke. Like, whatever." And then Chris Brown was like, "Let me tell you something, Pootie Tang. I'll beat your motherfucking ass, and that's no cap. So whatever you want to do." So apparently, Offset DM'd Chris Brown. It was like, where you at? Chris Brown was like, I'm in, you know, wherever he was at, but I'll be home by 4 p.m. Here's my address. Pull up, nigga. These niggas, right, giving their addresses out on the internet. Like, here's my address, 1234 Main Street. Pull up, bitch ass nigga. And then Offset was like, yeah, you the police.
Y'all can just call
He was like,
same number. Yeah,
I'm
pull
the
up,
police.
nigga. You pull up, nigga.
Right, yeah, I'm the police. Like, I just told you to come to my house so I can beat your ass. Yeah, you probably had police there. You like, oh, you a bitch, you scared to fight. I told this nigga, he go on the internet, Chris Brown, I told this nigga my address, the way I live, but he won't come fight, and that's when he put Cardi into it. Like, I'm about to send your girl a card, let her know it's all love between me and her, you just a bitch though, this. And they going back and forth. But the funny thing is when they try to allegedly organize a meetup, like, when was that the fight? That's Thursday for you. I got a video shoot. Shit. Friday? I can't do Friday at 10 Carpet Street, 21 Savage. Maybe Saturday? I bet we're going to fight on Saturday. We're going to fight. I ain't coming to your house. Where we going to meet at then? I don't know where we're going to meet at then. That's a lot. That sounds like elementary school fights. The only time you set up fights for that much detail is elementary school.
They is bored. They is bored with their life. That's all that means. You know, you gotta have a normal life every now and then. I guess that makes them feel normal just beefing over the internet.
I guess. Let's move on. I just thought that was a funny little into that story. But let's move on. What's the next topic, JB? We got.
Oh man. Yeah.
My new political bae. You know what? I almost feel bad calling her bae. She's very attractive, but I'm almost like, damn, am I objectifying her? Am I taking away from her mental powers?
You attracted to her, and the shit she talking about, just gone.
Okay, well, thank you, motherfucking Meek. I'm saying I want to say. Alexandria, let me make sure I say her name correctly. Ocasio Cortez, AOC, who's a new congresswoman in New York, has jumped out there, and they're calling her Obama-esque. They're saying the way she treats everybody is the way Obama treated everybody. And the feeling she gives everybody is the feeling Obama gave everybody. We know Obama didn't even do a full term in the Senate before he was damn president. So maybe, you know, she'll be making a move soon. You know, we'll see. But she's called out President Trump and a lot of his bullshit and broken down in detail as to things that he's done and said that's not only unconstitutional, but that, you know, that basically, the way the government set this allowed for him to be a bully. Like, people say Obama was too soft because he didn't take advantage of every opportunity. And the opposite is said about Trump. He's taking advantage of every opportunity and creating some just to be a bully, just to put a broken ankle on niggas' neck. You know what I'm saying? So, I love her, what she said. I love the way she's presented it. And I love the way she's carrying herself because she has a hip-hop vibe to her.
Yeah, she's very passionate, dude. Very, very passionate. You know, she'll sit there straight up, you know, in session and be like, yeah, this shit is fucked up. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever you can get everybody on the panel after you done gave them an example to ask them is what they doing, is that considered legal, and they say yes, it just baffled me that it proved the point. Like, okay, so basically you saying a lot of yeses to stuff that's supposed to be no. Right. You admit it now, like in front of everybody. But the sad thing about it is there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, you know, the ladies, the women that we elected to Congress and to Senate during that last election, they're kind of proving their point. They made promises to step in and do some strong things. They made promises to take care of some things locally and to go after Trump. And they're living up to their word. You know, Nancy Pelosi didn't get elected in the last one, but, you know, Rep. Alexandria did, you know, and many others did. And they are on the leading edge in the Democratic Party right now. A lot of the ones who lost are even running for president right now, you know. It's a big deal. And if our strong women are going to take the lead, then I am definitely willing to step up behind them, especially in politics. I think it's time. You know what I'm saying?
The 2020 election gonna be crazy.
Exactly.
This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot.
The prelims, the Democratic runoff is gonna be. That's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Right.
You like 10 niggas.
I'm waiting to see how it all gonna, but you know it's gonna be a lot of dirt thrown too.
I can't wait to see
them because you know how the ass be. They put all your, they wait to the gut punch, put all your business out.
Kamala, Cory Booker, all that dirt is coming out. These families lying about friends they had and their records. It's Amy from Minnesota. I forget her last name. It's gonna be running the senator from Minnesota, and so far I'm like, well, maybe this is the one I like because I'm starting. I see warts on everybody. I'm like, oh, you fall nah, hell no, that's you. Nah, that's you neither. I'm starting to go through all the Democrats like, well, shit. If they don't get somebody good, I'm just gonna let both of the best out of these fuck ups. I'm not believing in none of them right now. But if my political bae Alexandria decides to run, Alexandria Newman,
you can't even say her whole name. Let's say her first name. You know, I
gave her my last name, Newman.
But you still leaning on it.
Thank you. He was trying to read it. He was still like Alexandria. Shut up, can't see it. All that bullshit.
We know her name won't be eventually. You know what I'm saying? We have to have my triad with Ashanti Newman. You know how that's gonna go. But we ain't gotta stay on this. We ain't gotta stay on this. We can just move on.
Please do.
All right. So our what the fuck story of the week?
Meek's ex-boyfriend.
Wow, how did I get to be the one introducing this one?
She should introduce it as her ex.
Okay, well, wait a minute. I don't even know what the little boy's name is.
He is your ex-boyfriend.
No, it ain't. Oh, but it was this one guy, right? He's from the UK. So he went to see a specialist because he never cleaned underneath the foreskin of his penis. So when he went back there, they was examining his penis like he still had the uncircumcised meat hanging over the head. That's what that is for those out there you don't know. But he goes back there and he hasn't cleaned it his whole life. Then he gonna have the nerve to tell the nurse or whoever the bitch is, oh, I ain't know I was supposed to clean up there. What? You didn't know? So he had all this build up around his penis that they had to clean. And it was very embarrassing because you was a whole grown ass man and you out here hunching on women and you don't even know how to clean your meat properly.
She out here hunching. Yo.
I'm saying though.
Oh Lord.
How can you not wash your meat properly? Common sense would tell you that. Look, pull it back. Like I don't get it. But I guess that's a man thing. That's not meant for me to understand.
That's not necessarily a man thing. I don't understand.
No, I'm talking about the penis. Period. I'm not talking about y'all cleaning it. That's why y'all need to come in and give y'all opinion on it because it don't make no sense to me.
I'm circumcised, so I don't know what the fuck their struggle is. I respect it. They got some kind of him. I don't know the fuck. Nah, I don't understand him.
That's just a dirty nigga.
Yeah, like if I had extra skin on my dick, I would clean it.
Yeah, thank you.
I would clean extra skin. Nigga, I take 30-minute showers with a broke ankle. Now I be standing in the shower on one leg, just like I get 27 more minutes, 27 more. Didn't quite get this on.
He the type of nigga that stand in the shower till the water get cold.
Yeah. Women complain about it. That's real shit. But that's how I was taught to take shower. My shower can't be. I get my Bluetooth speaker. I put on my shower playlist, and I'm in that jump singing and rapping.
I wash myself 3 good times. The first wash, clean. Second wash, clean. Get in your pocketbook and all the cracks and crevices. The third wash is
your pocketbook.
Yeah. Third time the shower, rinse off real good. Turn the shower off. Get the little beads off where you shake. Jump out, put the towel on, and that's it. You don't need. If niggas stay in the bathtub for an hour and still don't be clean, so it don't matter.
No, that's true. That's true.
So it don't matter.
I'm in there clean. I'm in there washing, cause I'm like, that's just I don't know no other way. And then the playlist started cranking. The motherfucking some 21 Savage come on. How many money you got? A lot. How many people you got? A lot. The J. Cole, a lot. I'm like, oh!
Like I said.
And then Lil Wayne and the Shanti song come on. I'm like,
oh, that's the Meet Your Meet special right there.
Really? That's what we doing today? On a Sunday, the Lord's Day?
Make love to Ashanti in the shower.
Anyway,
you doing it on the Lord's Day?
This shit on Lord's Day? Absolutely foul. I only learned about, the whole uncircumcised sex ed in high school. I gotta turn both of y'all off.
He said when Ashanti come on in the shower, I mean, that's what I automatically assume. That's your prime time.
too. You can't really jerk off with soap. Soap ain't comfortable. I did have the soap on the donut hole soap. Whatever you call this shit. I got from a freak party. Shout out to Jada Ricker. But
he used the shit out that bitch too. He tried to flex like he though. I bet you that shit was that thick when he posted it. That shit probably looked like a damn baloney ring.
Probably holding that bitch together.
That bitch probably looked like a damn rubber band and shit like that.
Y'all are so disrespectful.
Look, he done knocked he done knocked the line. No, he knocked the lining out that bitch. That's what he did.
Y'all are motherfucking meat. Now you know why I call her motherfucking meat. This is why. Yeah. This is why. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Bullshit. You brought that shit up, nigga. You brought that shit on the air. Nobody but you.
That shit was like a Krispy Kreme donut, now like a bologna ring. Boy, I'm trying to tell you that. He knocked the bottom out that bitch. Okay, let's continue.
I don't want to continue. Show is over. Show's over.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
See, y'all making me be petty right now. I told myself I was going to be good.
What's wrong? What's in your cup?
She showed her like shit, yo.
What's in your cup? We gotta investigate.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
What up, Francisco? I see you.
Hey, what's up, cuz?
Shout out to our YouTube viewership. Shout out to everybody on Spotify, everybody on Anchor, everybody on Apple Podcasts, Google Play. You guys missed the beginning of the show, and I'm sorry that you guys missed it. But as you can see, we ain't missed a beat, and we're going to keep motherfucking going. So, next topic, James Brown Frank.
Indeed. This cat. Anyway, y'all, our Donald Trump Shut Up Stupid Award
goes to motherfucking me.
Yep.
Actually, you're great. Nah, you don't know. Liam Neeson. I don't know if y'all heard this shit, but apparently a close friend of his was attacked, physically attacked. Yeah.
20 or 30 years ago.
By a black man. I
think
guess.
It was 40.
Take her
40 years ago?
I think so.
And Liam got on the air last week and he admitted that, you know, there were times where he would, how did he say it, y'all? He would walk around like, or he wanted to kill.
I heard when he said when it first happened, he said when he would walk out on the street, he was waiting for a black man to say
black
something.
Bastard.
Yeah, black bastard.
A black bastard.
Say do something to him, say something to him so he can beat the shit out of him or kill him.
He could kill him. So basically what happened was his best friend one of his good friends was raped by a black man. That's all the information he had. So he started going out with his weapon, frequenting bars and pubs and clubs, hoping that any random black bastard, his words, would say something smart to him so that he could kill them.
Right.
That's what he said. And he was asked, his movies are all about revenge, which we're not promoting. Fuck your movie and fuck you. But they were saying, how does he find his motivation for these roles? And he said that that's how he found, he went to that time. He says he knows he was wrong. He says he learned from his mistakes and he's glad nothing ever happened. But that motherfucker went out looking to kill any random black bastard because of this. And that shit is unacceptable. People tell me, we understand where you're coming from because your finger hurt by somebody. Nah, nigga. If somebody hurt me, I'm looking for the person that hurt me. I ain't looking for any black bastard on the street.
Any kind of bastard on the street. I'm looking for the nigga that did it. I'm not looking for anybody.
So,
that's some Bama shit.
So when you do anybody,
I don't understand that.
When it comes to race, I'm gonna call you a racist.
Oh, this is absolutely racist.
He's saying he's not racist.
No, absolutely racist. Because the only reason why your bitch ass even came up with this Bama shit is because you knew you fucking get away with it if you did it.
Right.
That's why you thought it was cool for you to be walking around with weapons and shit, waiting to kill a nigga. It's because you knew it could happen and you wouldn't go to jail. Like, let's keep it 100 here. Like, this isn't no hard shit. This is some bitch ass Bama shit. Like, this is fucked up. Like, I feel a way about this because I was slick like a Liam Neeson fan. You know what I'm saying? But to hear this kind of shit, it's like, wow.
And he could have explained it better. Like, if he explained it a little differently, he might have garnered some sympathy. But, you know, or not, well, no.
Well, ironically, he has garnered a decent amount of sympathy.
Yeah, it is some of y'all, I don't know about you niggas, face-ass niggas, that's like, well, I understand where he's coming from. You understand that he wanted to go kill anybody? Anybody black? That's what you understand, motherfucker? Like, I got into big arguments. Like, probably fucked up some pussy and everything behind this shit. Like, like, whoa, that nigga's, no, fuck what he said, fuck what the fuck you mean? But I'm like, dog, this motherfucker said, I was just going around looking for a black bastard to kill. To me, black bastard sound like nigger. So what he said was, I was going around looking for a nigger to kill because somebody hurt my friend. I'm like, fuck wrong with you, dog? That ain't okay.
Right.
That ain't cool to say.
Right.
It wasn't cool to think. Now we can't control people for their thoughts. Because sometimes we doing the show, I'm like, I'm going to knock JB out. You can't blame me for my thoughts. It's just my thoughts. I don't know I act on it, you can't blame me. But this nigga acting on it.
What? What?
I feel the same.
Okay.
But the motherfucker left the house, JB, went to different areas to find the nigger.
Yeah.
He just ain't find nobody that he was confident in beating or that he felt like, I don't know, deserved it. Because why didn't he do it? He went out for several nights in a row.
That's why he didn't do it. He had plenty of opportunity to do it. I'm pretty sure where he at, he probably ran into a nigga at the mailbox. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being straight up with you. You know, I just really think that he got beside himself saying that. He thinking that just because it was a past tense situation that he grew from, by him sharing that story now, it wouldn't be received that way. But, yes, sir, it really did. Now, I understand you got like a person you want to defend in his honor. Of course you're going to be mad. And then for it to be a random black person that nobody can identify, I understand why that would have crossed your mind. But for you to actually act on it and really be out in the street trying to hunt somebody down, that's the problem I have issue with. Because you could have took an innocent man away from his family, his children, and just his life gone, period, because of, you know, you having a vendetta against a certain race. You know, and that's what people fail to realize. You know, if the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying, somebody randomly killed your people, you know, you're going to feel a certain type of way for no reason. So don't be put nobody else in that situation. And like I'm saying, I'm glad that he didn't do it because it could have been a lot worse. But then, too, who's to say he hasn't? You know how many unsolved murders out here? Especially around that time with no physical evidence, not the evidence that they have now, the forensic system they have now. You know, that's back then when they just used to go off fingerprints and blood types. You know what I mean? So who's to say he hasn't?
Okay, let me get to this. Patty says, has JB been working out, looking kind of lean and slim? Gains.
No, I haven't. I moved this weekend though, so I was carrying a shitload of furniture. I might have lost some weight. I don't know.
And gained a piece of a bicep, so you know that's how it goes.
Just a little smidget. Just a little.
Yeah, the shirt is fitting a little snug today. You know, got them gains popping.
Got a little Patty. Love you, Patty.
So what's next, guys?
Let's move on from fuckboy Liam Neeson.
Indeed. Shut the fuck up, stupid. Anyway, so let's go to our Andre Ingram Grind and Shine Award. And we got a couple of these this week.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. A lot of good shit going on. I want to, first let's go with Meek's high school boyfriend, Russell Wilson.
I missed that one. I fucked
it up. She fucked that up.
I'm so hurt.
She couldn't dance like
I couldn't do the Carlton. I'm sorry.
Russell Wilson looked like he does the Carlton.
He really does.
To 21 Savage music. That's how he look, yo. You look like you look like 21 Savage. Like, he got a lot.
Did he just snort? Did he just snort?
He really did. I'm glad you caught that shit. Because
I glanced
over at the noise. Because I was over here doing the car myself and I heard. I was like, yo.
Yo! This is a good podcasting. This is like 80,000 views. Let's go. Shit. Oh, man. What the hell are we talking about?
Russell Wilson. And what he actually did.
Yeah, go tell that story, Pimp.
So, you know, as a recording artist, and I'm a former rapper, me actually heard some of me and Diddy music today for the first time.
Jay-Z was goddamn, he was like KC in that shit in the background. That's what's up. But go ahead.
So, our masters, the masters are the master recordings, which means the original copies. Mm-hmm. Who's ever in quote unquote possession of the original copies owns the rights to the music. Mm-hmm. And most 98% of the artists don't own their masters, the record labels do. Mm-hmm. But people have been doing, like Jay-Z, even 2 Chainz recently purchased his masters. When you purchase the masters, you own the back money to your catalog. Meaning that if all your old shit sells on your birthday, then you get paid, the record label doesn't get paid.
Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt this story. We're going to get back to it. Okay. I don't know if it's true or not. But did y'all hear that 50 Cent bought Ja Rule?
I did. It's not true. It's not true.
Oh,
it's not true.
Oh,
it's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
I got too excited for that. Oh my God. Okay, continue.
But yeah, but I did. And that would have been crazy if 50 would have purchased all Ja Rule masters and owned all his music just out of spite. Like that would have been.
Can you imagine the commercial he'll lend him out for? Oh my God!
This the kid 50 Cent. Go buy this bitch ass nigga music so I can get paid.
Man.
You my son.
You gonna have his music doing K-Swiss commercials and shit.
Yo, why she bring that?
Go to Corral commercials.
The Payless Market commercial.
Get your babies.
Baby.
Get your babies air wax.
My Payless, baby.
What the fuck you call it? The Payless.
But he would be that petty if he did that shit. Oh my God.
Mikey Ayers.
No disrespect to Ja Rule, just the humor of it all around.
Nah, that's my brother-in-law.
That's
funny.
Oh my God.
Shout to Murder Inc. It's murder.
So that's your set. You claiming?
I'm claiming Ashanti.
Nigga, she ain't even with Murder Inc. no more.
She was though.
But I don't think she repping it now.
She repping written entertainment. I know.
Well, that's what you need to do.
I know. Shout out to
you
written
never gonna get
entertainment.
points doing that.
Ashanti.
I'm trying to help you out.
So anyway, y'all,
Russell
Wilson.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
I appreciate it.
Back to the story.
Jesus
Russell Wilson actually bought Ciara's masters.
Back from their record label, so,
and gifted them to her.
So she owns her masters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a boss move.
Ever.
That's a boss.
That's like that's like the best gift he could have ever given her besides her child. You know what I'm saying? Is for her to own her own music.
Or 7 orgasms on Friday.
Man.
He just took care of that kid. You know what I'm saying? Like forever. Like, you know what? Boom. Here we go.
But yeah,
I was anti the way she just started. We got a guess? The way that she started throwing the love around Russell Wilson and the kid and Future's kid. I was kind of like, you're doing too much too quick.
No, it ain't doing too much too quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't. I'm totally crashing.
Okay. Oh, yay! Oh, we got food.
How you doing?
We got Mel's morsels. What's going on here?
Some jerk chicken pasta.
We got jerk chicken pasta.
Yo! Look at her with the delivery bag and every shit. Playing, y'all. Oh my God, this is.
Almost fucked up here.
Yo.
Bam.
Oh my goodness.
This is Mel's morsels. This is my personal favorite, jerk chicken pasta. I have harassed her and fucking Lex bought some damn jerk chicken pasta, and I got some live here. Yeah. So Mel, you're going to be delivering this in the Atlanta area?
Yes.
Break it down.
On the weekends, for the most part, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can email me if you want to place an order at melanie@melsmorsels.com.
Okay.
So we'll put the email address in the link.
Yes.
Right.
For the show.
No doubt.
Please
no
do.
doubt.
Say the address one more time.
Melanie, MELANIE at melsmorsels.com. The website will be live in about another week.
Okay.
So then you can just get online and place the order.
There we
As
go.
much as y'all talk about y'all want to support black businesses, boom, there you go. So I don't want to get no excuse.
No excuses.
Plug.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm off to another
Oh,
delivery.
fuck this shit tonight. Yeah, you know I'm all crippled, so I ain't even cook dinner tonight.
God.
So I got dinner.
That came right on time.
Hello.
Damn.
You got your delivery bag? You look like a professional motherfucker.
I mean, she is a professional. What does she mean? Like,
Whoa, wow.
no, I am going whoa. Don't do that.
Right. Check
Oh.
it.
Oh.
Sometimes you gotta slap them around.
Right. You don't know no better. It's okay.
You know what? Both of y'all get out. Cut their mics off, JB.
You ain't gotta tell me that. Like,
Bye-bye. That was
Oh
crazy.
man, that's the shit. Mel's Morsels. Make sure yeah. I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm gonna fuck this shit up. Man, that is Ricky Dicky.
Yeah, that's a great look right there, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there's a plug.
What else we got, JB?
this nigga only got one clean fork.
Oh man, I'm trying. No, the dishwasher clean.
Okay.
I'm crippled. I can't move with so much. What you want me to do? But the dishwasher is clean.
Okay. I'm gonna double check, but okay.
You gonna double check? You know what? You are something else. If I had help, I need a maid or a wife or something.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying I need a maid or a wife. I don't know.
No, you don't need shit. You need to get your little crippled ass up and make some damn dishes. Shit.
Alright.
Your sympathy is gone. You done had surgery already.
I'm still in the booth.
Nigga, you ain't no boot. You ain't in no damn cast.
You know what?
There you go, JB.
Thank you.
There you go, fat head.
You know what? You are something else.
Let's taste this. Hold on. Let's taste this.
Now I've had this several times,
Yeah.
but it is one of my favorites.
This is my first time.
Oh my God.
This is jerk chicken pasta.
Mhm.
So it's jerk and it's chicken and it's pasta.
So you got
The greens,
spinach in there.
little spinach.
Some looks like some sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah, she got spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, chicken. Let's see what it do. I was so glad it ain't no broccoli in this. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard to stop eating this shit.
I've been eating this shit for years.
Mm-hmm.
I used to make Mel make this shit.
Ooh, it's spicy too.
And y'all know kick to it. Y'all know kick. She didn't give us the prices.
Did she say go to her website?
I'll go to the website.
Come on now.
melsmorsels.com.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I was like, why you ain't call me when you was coming up with a name? She was like, nigga, you did? You came up with the name. I'm like, I did? But it was a long time ago. I didn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Definitely support. And she's in the Atlanta area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Sandy Springs, Dunwoody, Alpharetta, Atlanta.
And the bag he tried to, you know what I'm saying, get all cute about. It's an insulated bag, so it's warm. So the bag she's bringing and delivering in.
Oh yeah, that was hot. That was hot food.
Yeah.
We just tasted on.
Yeah, for her to deliver.
That I'm still eating.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm hungry. I ain't
moving
good.
on to the next Grind and Shine Award. Our black directors are bringing in, what is that, 1.3 billion in 2019 already. So now last year, black filmmakers, black produced movies, black directed, black acted movies brought in over $11 billion in the film industry. So them having a $1.3 billion start this year means that they're going to do even bigger things, because we're only a month into this shit and they're already at 1.3. You know what I'm saying? So They got 11 months left. You know,
good point.
We not even into the height of the film season in summer and then over the holidays and shit where most people make their money. So this is amazing right now.
Shout out to the black directors, man. Shout out to black people doing black things. What did he say? The black man is God. Cheers.
And I'm so happy to see some new black faces in these cinemas, these new movies. I'm sorry, I love Taraji, Morris Chestnut, and them all to death, but I'm tired of seeing them recycling their ass in every damn movie. So shout out to all the upcoming actors out here. It's good to see some new, fresh black faces, personalities. It's about time. I'm loving how the whole culture is shifting, it's changing. I'm glad how we're gradually taking back what's ours. I'm tired of people trying to gentrify our culture. We don't owe no apologies. We don't have to let anybody in that we don't feel the need to let in. You know, we shouldn't be apologetic about this because our culture brought this from the ground up. And that's where it needs to be. So I'm glad to see everybody taking ownership and responsibility with our culture. And I just can't wait to see how it's going to flourish from this point on. From Black Panther to like everybody is just leading like this pack, you know, justice for our people, our rights, equality, all of that. So it just feels good to finally seeing people really appreciate the hardships that we go through, that we sacrifice every day. You know, it's just amazing. I just hope it gets better. And I hope they're serious about supporting black businesses too as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. We saw the Black Love Boycott last year where we highlighted a different section of business like grocery stores, clothing stores, museums, you know, hair grease. I discovered the people I use for my hair and beard through the Black Love Boycott, just trying to figure out a black-owned business. So every month we picked a different black-owned. I gave you that so you can look at what's going on Facebook, just in case we're missing some comments.
Nigga, just go.
I'm the thing. So, I'm very happy about that, and I look forward to contributing. This year was going to be the year when I filmed my movie short and put it out. And
what's that going to be about?
Okay, I won't give you the whole thing, but basically it's a man and a woman. They link up on a train. Okay. So they have
a city train or a train?
City train.
Also
they both come the model. They both come home from work and they happen to notice each other. He's attracted to her. She's attracted to him. But they don't know each other.
Okay.
And the entire short is what they're thinking when they see each other. So he's like, she's kind of cute. I don't know what kind of job she got. Must be in the office. She's like, oh, he's not bad looking either, you know. Maybe, I don't know what he does. Maybe he's in the office. Maybe, I don't know what he does, but look, he comes from work. And he's like, I don't know how old she is. And then she's like, you know, I wonder what that mouth do. You know, so whatever their thoughts are, it don't have to be nasty, I'm not playing. But whatever their thoughts are, the entire short is what they think when they see each other before they actually speak. Okay. And I look to have that done this year. I've been working on it. I've had the concept for a year or two, but this year is the year that I will release it. It'll be won't be my directorial debut because I've done a movie and a couple movies and a couple videos. But this will be the new me, the new.
Okay, that's what's up. I would like to see that. I really would.
I might cast you in it. You could be.
I didn't ask to volunteer. I just said I would love to see it. Shit, don't try to goddamn work for me. God damn it.
Come sit on the casting couch.
But nah,
Lord, that sounds like a Pornhub intro, JB. Come sit on the casting couch. Not that I would know.
Why do you think I said
it? What else we got?
Oh, man.
Grind and Shine Awards.
Yeah, let's keep it moving with the Grind and Shine Awards. Now, this runner in Colorado.
My personal hero.
Yeah.
They killed the mountain lion ran with
killed him.
hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why it's my personal hero. Because as y'all all know, I got broke the fuck up running from some fucking animals. And if I would have been as courageous as this Colorado runner, I would have just choked their ass out and wouldn't have ran and fell and broke my ankle and several bones and
yeah. So apparently he was out going for a run or whatever and encountered a mountain lion and it jumped at him really. And at that point, I mean, it's a fucking mountain lion. You can't outrun a mountain lion. It's over. So he choked that motherfucker out. Like he wrapped it around his neck and
yeah.
I gotta see his hands.
like
I gotta see them hands. Like he probably got some big, thick ass hands. Like just think about it. Like with regular hands, mountain lion, their head is about like all three of our heads together. They probably got a thick ass neck too. He probably had that thumb in that damn windpipe area. That's probably why. That's the only way. I don't.
He took the box sign.
Like,
Hove.
see, that's how you gonna miss your fingers. He's just gonna tell you, you trying to dime, he just gonna iron and say all of that.
She's like, this shit ain't going
Right.
Look at what you doing. You need them thumbs, nigga. You can't do shit without your thumbs.
I would rather lose any other finger on my hand than my thumb.
Really?
I'll give you any of these joints except my thumb. I need my thumb.
I need all my fingers.
I like to all my fingers too.
Yeah.
I mean, the thumb is the most important finger. Wait a minute, is the thumb a finger?
Yes.
Yes, nigga. What else is it gonna be?
It's a thumb.
It's a finger.
How can you call this a ring? The
thumb,
booger
index finger,
booger finger,
index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, thumb, nigga.
Why are they thumb finger?
You a thumb idiot. That's what you are.
Yeah, thumb is not a finger. Tell me, hold up, back me up
Your
on this,
fingers
y'all.
is on your hand.
The
Your thumb is on your hand.
No. Your hand is made up of 4 fingers and a thumb.
I'm not
It's
entertaining
4 fingers.
Just talk yourself.
No, anybody else say they got 5 fingers?
Yes, they
It's
do.
a 4 finger
Yes,
and a
they
thumb.
do. Who don't say I got 5
Only
fingers?
criminals like you to be like the 4 finger, the 5 finger
5
discount.
fingers, yeah. What
It's
did the
a
5
4
fingers
finger
say to the
discount.
face?
The 4 fingers.
What did the 5
The
fingers say to
4,
the face?
and thumb and a finger.
What did it say to the face?
It ain't say shit to my face.
You're about to slap shit out his dumb ass. Look.
It's the 4
Let
finger
it go.
discount.
Let it go.
Oh,
We
my
not
The
in-
thumb is not a
okay,
finger.
Silence.
It's a
Sit
thumb.
down. JB, let's keep it
Yeah,
going.
like what the
It's a
fuck?
thumb.
I'm not even gonna debate that with you.
You can't.
No, we're not.
You have 4 fingers and a thumb.
You have 5 fucking fingers.
What's the 5th finger?
The thumb.
Why it's called a thumb?
Because it's the thumb.
Name them all for me.
A white person
Name
named that shit. I don't know why
Yeah.
they named
Pinky
it.
finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger,
You had to think really
thumb.
hard about that, though.
I did.
I know you had to watch me say it twice before you got it.
That's why I went for this direction.
I mean, but it's still on your hand, and
But
it's
it's not
still
a finger.
considered
Nobody
finger.
ever said a thumb finger. Has anyone ever said thumb finger? If anyone has ever said thumb finger, call me.
Ooh, you
My
got
God.
me on Gucci now? Or what?
Nah, we still got
got one more?
Tony Harris, the black female football player, had
Oh, for the Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, had a commercial on the Super Bowl, which was dope. If you didn't catch it because you were too fucking bored by the game, honestly, I understand. Honestly, I understand on both of those actually. But yeah, she had a dope commercial on the John. There were actually a couple of decent commercials on the Super Bowl. But anyway, shout out to her because she's doing big things. She now has a scholarship to play college ball right now
As a defensive back.
As a defensive back. And if you look at the commercial, they've got her highlight footage new. She be cracking Bama's. Like it's real in the field.
Yeah, so one of the interviews I asked her what was the secret to her success, and she was like, I make sure when I'm going up for the ball, I use my 4 fingers and my thumb. That's what she said.
She ain't say that.
Nigga, I like how you try to slide that in there. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. You know, we all wrong.
The interesting thing is that neither you nor I nor our viewers are stupid, so we all caught it. So.
I hope the phone
But
charged
he really
up.
trying though. he be trying like it say he just had to have the last word in it. That was his way of doing it.
Hey, I had the last word.
Yes, you did.
I am the last word. I'm the thumb. You old middle finger on his ass.
And that's why I will continue to be right there. Because your ass need to be balanced. You need a little asshole in your life. To balance your silly ass out. Okay, what we got?
Everybody know I'm very, vanilla and dry. We know what.
You is not dry. You're not dry at all.
What do we do to the brands that offend us? Is our question of the week. When Gucci does their thing, when H&M does their thing, what do we do? How do we respond? Do we boycott everybody? I found myself boycotting everybody. And I was like, well, I don't know about this move. So I want to know from you guys that are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Christian Mingle, and MySpace. What do you think? And if you happen to be on Meek's Black Planet page, you can chime in too.
I think I still got it up. To be honest, I haven't signed into it at least about 4 or 5, 6 years, but I had a Black Planet page.
I signed into Black Planet like 2
I met 2
years
niggas
ago.
off there. They were crazy as hell.
I met a bunch of chicks on Black Planet. Was like Tinder when I was a kid. But I wasn't a kid. I was in my early 20s. Cause I was about 20 when Black Planet.
Is it still up?
It was up 2-3 years ago. I don't know if it's up now. It was definitely up 2-3 years ago because I logged in and saw all my old pictures. I was like, hey! And I put my last album. Damn, that was 3 years ago. My last album came out in 2012. So in 2012, I logged in. And I put information for my latest album up just in case anybody was watching.
I think last time I've been on Black Planet was like 2007, 2008.
Yeah, for me it was about 2000. It was 2012 when I put out No Breaks. Cause I wanted to, just promote it every way you can. So I was like, fuck, I'm going Black Planet. So I mean,
You did.
I know.
Yeah, really
Probably got some top good in the DM. But that was
well, I used to fuck on Black Planet.
I believe
Black
it.
Planet was like Tinder. I never really like dated on Tinder or fucked on Tinder. I know people use Tinder as a fuck app. I didn't really. I was out of that shit by then. But Black Planet, nigga, I got all the pussy on Black Planet. I know that's something crazy to say, but I got all the pussy on Black
I
Planet.
met this one nigga at the Waffle House. He thought I was TTG trained to go. I was like, hold up, baby. I thought we were coming for a waffle. Shit, me bye.
He wanted thumbs and fingers.
Oh yeah, he sure did. He wanted to slap it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I'm about to go. But yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
We used to meet up in a parking lot. We met in a parking lot of Ruby Tuesdays. What kind of car you drive? And then I get out of the car, and, I walk to her car, and we stand there. I'm like, hey, good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm like, okay. All right, well, I have thumbs and fingers. And then we go our separate way. The agreement was to meet up and not have a whole conversation, because we don't know if we like each other or not. Just meet up for like 2-3
Okay, so
minutes.
we're gonna talk about
and then
Gucci.
leave. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck happened. And then we would leave. And then by the time I got home, she called me. I'm like, hello. So yeah, he was cute. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm saying, what you doing?
So yeah, Gucci had came out with this damn turtleneck with the black face and the red lips.
Yeah, it was crazy. All the way fucked up.
And
But
it had thumbs and fingers on.
Nah, but to be honest though, when I saw it, my immediate reaction, I was like, you know what I mean? It didn't make me feel no type of way, because me personally, I expect that anyway. Because think about it, a white woman with that type of garment on that represents the black face back then, they're making a mockery of African Americans back then. During Black History Month, I was like, y'all reaching right now. Y'all want some type of conspiracy. Whoever their marketing team was knew what the fuck they was doing. They convinced me with that backhanded apology because they was fully aware it was malicious. They had every intention on stirring up this issue, especially like now. We're in the biggest race pot I ever seen in so long, since Rodney King. You know what I mean? It's just really bad. You know what I'm saying? For no reason.
Right.
And then and I hear T.I. going off about it, and I respect everything T.I. said, but there's been plenty of people that design clothes that's tagging them in they posts, you know, showing them what they can do. And these folks didn't even take no chance on these people. Now, it's sad that it takes something like this happening for people to pay more attention to independent designers and stuff like that now. But yes, certain things make change. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like, don't act like none of those resources have not been out there for them to choose from. There's plenty of people you could have grew their business off of, even if they was to give you a free outfit. You wearing it to a red carpet event, you showing off who the designer is, you giving them information, and you could have made their business grow from there. But yeah, y'all want to wear Prada, Fendi, Gucci, whatever, and these same people don't even respect you. Look at you still as a monkey. They look at you as a rich monkey. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know, so that's just how I feel about it. I'm not surprised about it. I'm still gonna wear my Gucci guilty, because I already knew going in before I bought this, before this blackface, they was on that bullshit. It is what it is, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I had a few Gucci items. I ain't worn Gucci in years, just because that's not the direction that my pockets told me to go. But I'm looking at it. Like when I had it, I was wearing it. I ain't wearing it. Pretty much that. But I'm torn. I'm getting tired of cancel culture, because like I've said, I boycotted H&M, I boycotted the Super Bowl, boycotted the NFL, I boycotted me. I just be boycotting shit, and I started to feel like nigga, I'm boycotting everything. Like, goddamn, how much shit am I gonna boycott? Because I mean that. When I boycott, I mean it. Now, I'm like, do I mean it to the day I die? I don't know if I mean it to the day I die. Like this year, I watched the NFL. I boycotted the NFL the last 2 years. This year, I didn't. So at least my time limit on that was 2 years. I'm not a huge fan of the NFL like I was. It ain't back to that, but I'm watching, you know what I'm saying? And with Gucci and the turtleneck, I think was in poor taste, and I think you just know better. You have,
they did it
like, when it comes to marketing, you have one nigga in the room, like, nigga, even if you're the whitest white company, if you're like the thumb of companies, not a finger, but a thumb of a company, you be like, well, what you think about this shit? Like,
they knew better.
And they be like, it ain't worth it. Like, it ain't worth it. We're not gonna do it.
It ain't no excuse.
What I feel like happened is they sat in that meeting and was like, yeah, it's worth it.
They don't mind losing a black dollar, because you have other people that buy Gucci every day for clothing they can afford, especially overseas. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they're gonna lose a huge profit from the minority, which is blacks. But at the same time, we're not buying that shit every day. Mostly blacks buy that shit on special occasion, award, going out, birthday, you know, whatever the case may be, vacation. You know, but it's not nothing consistent. You have people that buy that stuff every day. They got more money to give out, you know. So it is what it is. You know, I think they just took it to see how they can give us a backhand apology, stir up some media, get some more sales in too, after, you know, backhand us, like what everybody else do. They always backhand us to get publicity, to get sales, you know. They really risk their brand, you know, to us, because they know we gonna end up buying back from them anyway. The way everybody's set up now, they always say they ain't gonna do something, and then guess what? They back doing it once it die down, or once nobody ain't talking about it no more. And that's just the way it is. At least that's how I've been seeing it, you know. So,
JB?
Yeah, this one is a tough one for me, because I used to rock Gucci pretty heavy back in the day, you know. Couple pairs of Gucci glasses, belts, shoes, you know, all of that shit. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. But at the same time, like you said, dude, like, how much shit can we really boycott? You know, real nigga shit. I already spent the money on the Gucci shit that I got. So I'm not gonna not wear this shit I already spent money on.
Right.
You know, I ain't buying no more Gucci shit, but you know, I'm still gonna rock what I got. And that just kinda is what it is.
I got some bags that I still might pull out on special occasions.
Yeah.
But then too, the moral is, it's not who you wearing, it's how you wear it. It's always been about that. It don't matter if it's from Rainbow, if it's from Chanel, you know, if it's from Tom Ford till it's like Diesel or some shit. You know, it's all about how you wear it, you know?
I agree.
It's all about how you wear your clothes.
I'm into fashion. I'm not into fashion names, but I'm into fashion. Like, I go to a black boutique, and that's where this Fly Solo sweater from. And, you know what I'm saying? It was a black owned boutique. And they just go to Vegas and they buy shit from different
What's
venues.
the name of it?
It's DC something. Because that's what called my name at first. It's in Perimeter Mall.
Okay.
Perimeter Mall is DC
I
something.
know the junk you talking about. It's up on the upstairs on the side. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've been going there. That's where I like to go. Now it's a black-owned business. All of their designers are maybe I'll be black.
That's where I think I got my billionaire Brotherhood sweatsuit from. Did they recently open?
They recently opened.
Okay, yeah, no, it must have been in another mall then.
But they but like this is some unknown designer, and then basic shoes, and then I got a hospital boot, some fly shit.
No, you ain't show you.
Let me show my chucks. Let me show you my chucks.
Man, you don't get your
I'm sorry, I didn't say anything, B.
No, you got my
They
damn face.
They can't see the logo.
By the way, y'all,
You don't get your damn foot.
them same Chucks made that trip to the hospital with us that night.
And I told me that shit. The doctor told me if I didn't have these chucks on this foot, the bone would have just came through. But it was such high ankle support and so contained that they said my bone didn't come through because of the shoes. So shout out to Chuck Taylor. I've been wearing Chucks forever. Only 10 shoes I really wear is Chucks. Maybe Adidas. Every now and then some New Balance because I'm from DC. But shout out to Chucks. I love Chucks. And these are like the flyest Chucks that anybody you know. I don't know if y'all can see these
I mean,
ones.
they're cool. I like
He's on fly as fuck. He's on fly
Get it
as
from
fuck.
over my damn cup, though.
Ain't never flyness. It's not fingers, it's thumbs.
Hey,
It's
he's
not
not extra.
It's not a finger, it's a thumb. It's a thumb on for me.
What?
Huh? I don't know.
Let it go, bro. Let
Alright.
it go.
Next topic.
It's break.
Damn.
Let's keep it moving.
Who's the next topic? Let's see. So where we at?
Somewhere.
So we did the question of the day.
Yeah.
Well, did we? So I guess in conclusion of cancel culture, I'm not canceling everything every single time, but the shit that offends me, I'm gonna do without. You know what I'm saying? If it's some clothes, I can do without clothes. That ain't difficult.
Right.
Y'all banning everything. Well, it's clothes, nigga. I'll buy some other clothes. Fuck you mean? It ain't that difficult. Yeah, I find out the fucking Louis Rich turkey bacon is racist. I'm like, damn. Why people make good turkey bacon? I might eat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't eat pork. So it's like, in certain situations, you're going to make certain decisions.
Right.
It's not boycotting Gucci means that I can't go get no more Gucci shit that I like. But it ain't the end of the fucking world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I will boycott that. And I've been boycotting R. Kelly, you bitch.
Hey, man, he's selling out arenas overseas.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't fuck with overseas. They like the thumbs and fingers. Everybody overseas wants thumbs. Dumbass nigga.
Well, I don't understand what that even means.
I didn't even say anything. I just let him go.
Alright, so Eargasm. Our Eargasm first listen, JB's favorite rapper, Wiz Khalifa, put out a project, a long-awaited project with Currency, the spitter. They put their first project out in 2009, and their first collective project. And they put out a new one out this year, 10 years later, 2019, and they called it 2009. And it's pretty good. I mean, if you like Currency, you know the kind of beats that he has, you know, the music he brings. If you like Wiz, you know what he brings. He's got a combination of both. I enjoy it. It was the hottest release of the week. So I would say, check it out. Did you ever listen to it, Terry?
No, I didn't catch it.
I sent it to you.
I know you definitely sent it to me. a nigga was
That's Jay-Z man. That's
yeah.
Jay-Z man. So whenever I see Wiz, I make sure I send it to him.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. It just I wasn't really listening to nothing this weekend. I was dragging furniture up and down stairs and shit. That's what I was doing. Wasn't a whole lot of music going on.
Ooh, that's it.
You find out you have so much shit when you move.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You gotta be throwing everything away at that point. If I find anything new that I did not know I had, it's going in the trash.
Last time I moved, I found out I had 2 girlfriends. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Unpacking was crazy. Shit. You just found out how you moved. I had 2 thumbs.
Oh my God! Nigga said he had 2 girlfriends.
Which one you got to snore?
I did.
I was like, why is nigga snorting?
I tried to hold it in, bro. I couldn't hold that laugh in. I was trying to give y'all that satisfaction. You got me.
Oh man.
She got 2 thumbs.
Yo, why are these niggas snorting? What's going on in North America?
Oh, shit. Yeah, my face hurt from laughing.
Yeah, from laughing. This shit is bad. Yeah.
Alright, what the hell we talking about, Jimmy?
Oh man, let's move on to Netflix and chill. Yeah.
Oh, Big Mouth.
Yes.
Have I seen Big Mouth?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I'm about to sit back because they about to
This shit was... Okay, so Big Mouth is the most irreverent, craziest, nastiest, funniest cartoon on Netflix right now.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
But this guy, Nick Kroll, producing and starring in the show.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele is
From
also
Get Out and all those.
yeah. So it's got an all-star cast, and they are just delivering brilliant, brilliant comedy, and it's all about the adolescent experience. It's all about growing up. So they had this this Valentine's Day special, which was basically like a musical. Like they had different like dance scenes and shit in it. It was crazy.
The shit is funny because it deals with adolescence, puberty, your first erection, your first nut, your first attempt to get some pussy, male, female, gay, straight. And it is, I guess, irreverent is the word you use. It is funny as hell. Each child is assigned a hormone monster, which is like your fairy godmother or father for puberty. So they're the one to help you get your period, or the one to help you get your first erection, or they guide you through going through puberty. And they're these really crazy, weird monsters that are your hormone guides, but they're monsters, like literally monsters. So you're like, okay, if you say so, I'll grab her a nipple, whatever. And it is a funny comedy. Crazy than Family Guy by like 80 million points.
It's a
whole nother level.
Yeah, Family Guy on like 11. Like it's ridiculous.
In the kitchen, like, are we on 10 yet? Are we on 10 yet? They be on 10.
But think about it, Family Guy wasn't on regular TV, and how insane that shit would be if it moved just strictly.
Yeah, if Family Guy went to Netflix, it would be. It still wouldn't be Big Mouth.
I don't know that alien. What's his name? Roger. I know he'll be off the chat.
American Dad.
Because they partner with goddamn Family Guy.
Same creator.
Yeah.
Same creator. So watch the. What's the name of the show?
Big Mouth.
Watch Big Mouth.
Valentine's Day special. Yeah, it's
on Netflix. Oh, watch the first 2 seasons and the special.
Oh, it's 2 seasons?
It's 2 seasons and this one special. So watch season 1, watch season 2.
How many episodes?
Then like 10.
Okay.
30 minutes? 30 minutes.
Okay.
Not even 30, like 26 minutes per episode.
Okay.
But it's really funny, it's really good. I'm probably going to be binging it this week just because it's fucking funny. Like it's good. It's just a good, funny, high 30 minutes.
You know what I want to talk about?
What you want to talk about? Thumbs?
No.
Or fingers?
Jesse ass.
Smollett?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's starting to surface that the Chicago PD is about to indict him for pretty much lying. They They can't find any footage. See, this is why I stayed quiet, because I didn't want to sound insensitive. When I heard the story, when I first read it, I thought it was a scene from Empire, to be honest. I wholeheartedly, now, I didn't believe the fact that he didn't get beat up, but how it was explained and the suspects and everything in Chicago around that time, I'm not buying it. So, I let it unfold. So now they're starting to see that is a lot of lies being told. He didn't want to hand over his phone. A lot of people saying like, oh, he shouldn't have to hand over his phone as a victim. No, that plays a very major role. He's not, he hiding something, because if you was a victim and something happened, especially around the time that you said it, you should give them your phone. So that was a red flag right there. I don't know if he was set up for more ratings or whatever. And I don't like it because they use the gay agenda. It's already bad enough that, you know, it's a touchy subject. You feel what I'm saying? And for that to happen, and then for it to be this gay right movement, and I hate how everybody is being silent and not really questioning what's really going on with him, because think about it. You made up an attack, period. Whether you hiding something you did, which is completely fine. But why would you even elaborate that type of story, get the police involved in that manner, knowing that the truth is going to come out, and now you're going to look like a fool? So do you think that once it unraveled, how do you think that it may affect Empire? Because I really think that was some bum ass shit. And it's a slap in the face for all the people that stood up for you, that drew pictures for you, felt sorry for you. You know, because nobody should be beat up because of their choice in life, period. You shouldn't put your hands on nobody if they don't deserve it.
And it's a slap in the face to all the people who are actually victimized in this way in real life. Like, the reason why people got behind them the way they did is because this shit actually happens.
It does.
In real life to real people. So, I mean, you know, it's disheartening to hear that, you know, he made a lot of the Bama shit up. You know, we said on the show, I think where we kind of left it was like, find out what happened. I think I said literally like, find the niggas who did it. You know, black, you know, white, yellow, green, hate crime, non-hate crime. If somebody beat his ass, we need to find them niggas. And so in that investigation, now we know what happened.
Even the footage that they showed of the two potential suspects, they look like two homeboys walking down the street talking on to their next destination that was in their area. It didn't look like they had no intentions whatsoever to attack anybody. So it's just kind of like, now I'm just kind of upset about it, and then people need to talk about it a little bit more, because that's some bullshit. And you know,
the whole thing just, it was suspect, and we tried to do the sensitive thing because male toxic masculinity, if you not 100% on board, you the enemy. So it's like I was very careful to not say anything too much, but let's just see. And I still got called up. I got into a big ass argument with some of my closest homegirls over this, and I was like, I didn't say I didn't believe him. I said I wasn't sure. I got into argument. I got into like a heated debate.
Sometimes, but that story was just too left.
I might have lost a friendship with you behind this shit.
Well,
this
they weren't really your friends now. Shit.
There you go. So I'm sitting there like, if you like, and I didn't even say I didn't believe him. I said, doesn't quite fit right. That's what he said. Doesn't sit right with me yet. Let me figure it out.
I didn't believe that was the actual detail what happened. That probably happened to him, but not by the people he, you know, said it was by.
It was like it was a thumb that did it, but he said a finger.
This nigga.
Okay, what we gotta do next?
The
thumbs and the fingers and shit. Jesus Christ.
That's on the hand.
Ron said the thumb is a digit, not a finger. What about that? How about that?
You and your co-signer need to be quiet.
The thumb is a fucking finger, young. Like,
they be getting
fingers and toes are digits. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Why the fuck are we talking about this shit?
Because he won't let it go.
This shit is so ridiculous. Cause I'm mad at you that you brought this shit up. Like, for real. I'm mad that you actually, You did that shit on purpose, didn't you? You know we fucked up in here.
Yeah, we did. We opened the gate.
Open the floodgates.
Oh
right.
my God.
And he gonna ride that
Oh
motherfucker.
my God. Give a nigga ropey. Damn sure try to be a cowboy. Thumbs and fingers. Fuck are we talking about, yo?
What's our next thumb subject? Well, we'll go at the finger subject.
Lord.
And the NBA, we out of here. We're gonna end it with the NBA trades. Just the basics. The Raptors at the trade deadline received Marc Gasol, very quality center. Little brother of Pau Gasol. The Raptors already had a very strong lineup with Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, motherfucking Serge Ibaka, amongst Ecala and amongst others. So that helped them. They got a lot better. And they're one of the top teams in the
Celtics now with all of this?
That's the interesting thing, because you can't stop there. Philly picked up Tobias Harris, Mike Scott, and Boban Marjanovic, and another bench player who I'm not too familiar with, but I know the other three. They just added 4 quality players on a championship level team. Tobias Harris is the best 3-point shooter in the league right now, stats-wise, above Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. And they added him. So you got Joel Embiid in the post that can also shoot threes, but is a big center, old school center. Ben Simmons, a 6'9" point guard. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets, 6'7", mid-range monster. JJ Redick, 3-point shooter, point guard extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And now you add Tobias Harris to that starting 5. Then on the bench, you got 7'7" Boban. The tallest player in the league, heaviest player in the league. Then you got Mike Scott, and you got God damn it, Ennis Jr. and the other player who I can't name. Philly has the deepest team I think in the league, so I don't know where they wind up at. And then you got the Milwaukee Bucks who picked up Mervich. What's his name? Yeah, Mervich, 6'11" 3-point shooter. So you got the Greek Freak, 6'11", that can play damn point guard, leading candidate for MVP and him and James Harden. And the only issue they have is because he's more of a slasher than a 3-point shooter, it gets crowded. So you got to space it out. You need a 3-point shooter. They picked up a 6'11" 3-point shooter to go in their starting lineup. Now he has space. And Milwaukee has the best record in the entire league. Better than Golden State, better than Boston, better than Toronto, better than Philly, and better than the Atlanta Hawks. Meek.
What you say that for?
I was just saying.
You just raised 3 questions for me, but before we get into that, you had some comments about the Wizards too.
Yeah, man, the Wizards. We with John Wall's. Oh, John Wall. Y'all seen John Wall on the scooter? Scooter. Shout out to my scooter brother John Wall. John Wall, a scooter
brother.
brother.
He had nerve to say who wore it best. Okay. But
hey, I got on regular clothes today. I'm not in my pajamas or in sweatpants. I got on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on my, you see me. I got my Gucci on. But I won't wear Gucci. If we wore Gucci, I have on Gucci. But since we ain't wearing Gucci,
actually, y'all, I have to say,
Jamie is set out.
I actually am wearing Gucci. I was sitting here quite like, and I grabbed the belt like, but it's the sturdiest belt I got. Keep my pants up.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't never left the house thinking I need to keep my pants up. I'm like, get these motherfuckers down. Shorty, give me these thumbs. Fingers.
Give them thumbs. I don't even. Boy, I wish you would come. A nigga would come. Let me give you these thumbs, girl. Boy, if you don't get your artistic ass out my damn face, talk about some damn thumbs.
Hey man,
that did not sound sexy.
Hey,
be clear. That line was not work.
So anyway, the Wizards. We wanted to get rid of John Wall got hurt on the scooter, so he's gonna be on all next season as well. So it was like, do we give up or what do we do? So we decided to dump some salaries. We got rid of Otto Porter. We brought in Jabari Parker, a number 3 pick from Duke about 3 years ago. We brought in Bobby Portis, another first-round pick that's in his 3rd or 4th year, both under 24 years old. And they showed out in their debut. We also brought in Wesley Johnson. Let me give him a shout-out too. But Jabari Parker and Bobby Portis showed out in their debut. Bobby Portis had 16 points in the first quarter off the bench. Finished the game with 30 to lead all teams in scoring. Jabari Parker had 7 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. He was right there with a triple-double in his first game with the Wizards off the bench. We have a youth movement now. Like Jeff Green, Dwight Howard, who is hurt and not playing, and Trevor Ariza, who we just traded for, are the oldest players on our team. They're like 32, 31, and 30. And everybody else is under 25. But I think except John Wall was 28. But everybody else, we have a youth movement going, and we're playing better with our youth movement. So I think we will make the playoffs. Then we'll get our ass kicked in the playoffs. And then next year, we let the youngins figure it out again. And if they don't figure it out, they're all the last year of their contract. So we just let them leave. But I like what I'm seeing. I like the starting lineup of Thomas Bryant at center. Fuck Dwight Howard. I don't know if he's even coming back. Bobby Portis at power forward. Jabari Parker at the 3. Bradley Beal at the 2. And Sato at the point until John comes back, unless we trade John. I think we have a top 6 East team, which doesn't get us much. But, you know, looking at all the injuries, I mean,
yeah, I mean, but let's be clear. Like, all of these blockbuster trades and moves you mentioned are all in the East, and they're all with highly competitive teams, right? Yeah. So, you know, question number one, most important, the one team that is not listed here is the Celtics, but we know that the Celtics are doing extremely well right now, and that people are looking at them as slick, like the ones who might go to the finals. Right. That was my question. That was my question.
Until these trades.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going.
If I had to rank it,
where I'm going.
Milwaukee has the best record in the league. And they're playing the best, but
nobody trusts Milwaukee in the playoffs.
Not your first time. Not your first time being the dominant team. I'm not buying it. So I don't put them number 1. The Raptors were initially my number 1 pick.
Right.
For the East.
Right.
And they made a trade and got even better last week. They just ain't do the shit that Philly did. Philly was already a contender and traded for Jimmy Butler at the top of the year. Then they went into Tobias Harris, the best 3-point shooting player in the league, which is going to space the floor. And their bench, they got Mike Scott, who people don't know, he was a former Wizard. That's a microwave. He's going to get out there and get you points. And they got Boban, 7'7", tallest player in the league, shot blocking, slow white boy. But you're only playing him 15 minutes a game because he's your backup. And you got the best center in the league.
So you put him in,
and now your backup is a beast too.
And you let him give away them fouls in key moments, and that's East Coast basketball. We know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? That's a recipe for, like you said, that's a recipe for a chip. I'm with it.
So I would put the Celtics 3rd or 4th out of those top 4. And they would be the thumb out of the fingers.
Okay, now the Celtics have more playoff experience than anybody else right now. So
that's true.
And they are the ones who have a bona fide superstar who has gone to who has
won a finals.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, Toronto has Kawhi Leonard.
Yo, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They did make that trade.
So, yeah. And the Celtics got some turmoil. Kyrie talking about he might be leaving next year. Like, they got a lot of issues going on. So it's a lot to be figured out with Boston. Right. So I have my least amount of faith in Boston.
Okay.
Because people.
my least amount of faith.
Yeah, because Bama's is mad. Kyrie came back. They missing minutes. They not getting the minutes they want. There's a lot of shit going on. Having said that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another week of Kickback TV live from Atlanta. We had some technical difficulty.
Yeah.
We still got time, 8:41.
That was the end of the show.
Yeah.
We had no topics. You got something you want to talk about? This is your moment, motherfucking Nick. Something you want to talk about? Let's talk about it. You let me know. I'm sitting right here. Tell me. You be the thumb to the fingers. Be the thumb. Be the thumb.
I can't stand you.
He said that shit like it was so deep too.
I can't stand it. I can't. Like, I don't see how you do it. It's intense.
30-something years.
It's intense. It is. I was. We got enough time. About 20 minutes. We can talk about Ashanti. You can hear Jay-Z rant about certain things. What is your rant for the week, baby?
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't have a gangsta geeking moment. I mean, I was moving all weekend. I just moved, so I'm tired of shit, sore as shit. I can't say that moving at 43 is very, very different than moving at 23. I can tell you that for a fact. That is a fact.
So what is the most challenging part of your move?
Honestly, the most challenging part of the move is all of the little bullshit. All of the little bullshit that you probably need to throw away, and maybe I don't know, and then you walk out and it's like, oh shit, I forgot this. I always phase my moves, so I have like 2-3 days, because I know I'm gonna forget some shit in the album, motherfuckers. So I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot. I went back that motherfucker twice today. Like, shit, I forgot my speaker wires, and then I didn't, and then it turns out I didn't forget them, so I grabbed some other shit while I was there, and then I came back and was, fuck, I forgot all the screws to put to bed, because I gotta have a sturdy bed.
Okay, everybody gotta have a sturdy bed now.
Real. My shit got bolts in the motherfucker.
Like I said, if you plan on having somebody on there, you better have some bolts.
Okay, so yeah.
You don't want that whole collapsing.
That's never mind. Anyway,
I had that happen.
You use the thumbs.
That's on my house.
Blue. Nigga, I used to have an IKEA bed.
It's still going.
We used to break the
You lay there for a second. You alright?
Hey, make it work. Make it work.
You start using that motion and shit.
Man, you know what?
Because you were straight to like, okay.
Hey, man, you adapt in every situation. You adapt in every situation.
Nigga, I had an IKEA bed that had the slats, there ain't no box springs, had the slats across. And the wood slats would break.
So down with your big ass.
You saw the video. You saw the video. I was a lot smaller back then. I was about 30.
But add more weight to it.
Well, I definitely couldn't do it now. I couldn't do it
then. But add more weight to whoever you got in the bed. Of course he's gonna snap, crack, and pop. Like, nigga, you put your bed up with a hex key. Like, you don't even use a real screwdriver. So you already knew that's not even wood. That's plywood.
I had a $1,000 mattress on my.
That didn't absorb the shock of the damn plexi-wood, though.
Yeah, it didn't, but I'm just saying.
The wrong swerve, though, goddamn.
When you think about it, I had a $1,000 mattress on an IKEA bed.
It was laying on the floor.
That was bullshit.
Like, nigga, you at least could have put bricks underneath it to support it just in case.
I was about to buy a bed a couple of weeks ago. I said to my homegirls, I was like, that's a thought bed. And I was like,
you a thought ass nigga. So
whoa, I'm more like a thumb than a finger. So that's
you a thumb than a finger? So you say you useless. You just said the thumb. Well,
no, the thumb is the most important thing.
Oh, yeah, that is.
I can do anything without. You can take any of these fingers, give me as long as I got my thumb.
What you gonna?
We're still talking about this shit.
You cannot.
Y'all literally had the same conversation 3 times on this show.
If all I got is my thumb, my finger.
You know how he is.
Look, if I'm
he gonna bring it back up. He didn't like the fact that we didn't agree. That's all it is. So he's gonna annoy the fuck out of us to be like, you know what, you're right, and it's not gonna happen. But that's your fault. Trying to stand up in some stuff on an IKEA bed. So
I mean, real men don't fall.
You could have said Ashley, but you said IKEA. Everybody know that's fake wood.
I mean, this is 1,000.
You know. pressure, apply pressure.
If real niggas don't fall in love, we stand up in it. You
I'm surprised that shit didn't fold.
Cut her mic on, Jay. Cut her mic on.
Yeah, don't fuck with a folding full-time frame, y'all. I'm just...
I fucked on a sofa bed and wound up in the crevices like, shit.
Oh yeah.
Like a Superman
I'm not even gonna lie.
I
think the worst
futon
thing-
jumps that folded to a couch. And whoop! I was like, oh shit.
It's nothing worse when your mattress is the same level as your headboard. I realized that the next mattress I had to get had to be a couple more inches higher because when you in that position and your head go between the headboard and the mattress and that nigga don't stop, you gonna wake up with like a serious crooked in there. I had to turn my whole body around next day. This is when a motherfucker called my name. Like that's just like the worst shit ever. But it was worth it though. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. I was looking like an ostrich.
Who ain't going to
I was like, nigga, my head. He was like, you'll be alright. I was like, it's alright.
Yes! I love it!
Motherfucking me. Motherfucking me. That's why I call her motherfucking me.
You say, you're right.
Man,
oh
shit.
boy.
The Grammys are starting at some point. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and
they started
what,
like
9:30
or some shit like
something
that.
like that.
I thought they started at 8.
Shit,
well.
maybe people tuned us off and watching the Grammys.
I ain't gonna say
Ain't nobody finna stop shit for no damn Grammys no more.
That's real nigga shit too. That's real nigga shit too.
I don't watch none of those shows. It's not entertaining how it used to be.
Not at all.
Like
Not
people
at all.
don't really perform like they used to. You could tell they just be making up shit for people to wear categories and stuff because there's not enough artists to support that damn category. It's just dead. Like I just don't like this whole era of music awards and stuff. Like it's just so. It's just like back and forth, man.
I like to see all the black people that got together today before the awards. I don't know what the awards are going to do or if they're going to contribute to that in any way or shape or form. I don't think they will. But I did appreciate the niggas got together today and put that video off for us to see. Meek and Jay-Z, Diddy, Kevin Scott, Hov, 2 Chainz, JB was in that joint too. Just shout out to all y'all. Thank you for tuning in. It's the #1 podcast on Earth.
KickbackTV.
Hey!
There it is.
Shout out to Mel coming through with the Mel's morsels. With the,
Yeah, it was very tasty.
Cajun chicken pasta. I'm about to fuck that shit up right now because I didn't even cook dinner. Like, there is no dinner. It was either order, which I need to start doing.
That's what I did.
Cook.
I ain't cooking in that house.
I was
There's
like,
boxes
I'm
and
not.
shit everywhere.
Yeah, JB literally just moved yesterday. Like, yesterday and today. So you are brand new. You just moved.
Yeah, real talk. So,
Hopefully you be settled in a couple of days.
We don't want you going trying to do everything on your own because we know you're all thumbs.
You said what?
He's all thumbs. You don't want him trying to do shit before it's time.
Did you say something one more damn time?
Hello,
Hey, look. Remember this?
Oh, remember this? Break it down.
I can't even do that shit.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
I can't even do that shit no more.
What?
Man, yo.
How you thought that was so fun? Oh, shit.
I totally forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
Is this how to do it? Like that? Oh, yeah, there it is. Like that.
Yeah.
And then
I do that.
Nigga, shut up. You know what you're doing.
anyway, y'all.
I was
Good
more-
night.
I was
God
more
bless.
offended.
Happy Sunday.
Come here. G-Spot. G-Spot, come here.
This guy.
Come here, G-Spot.
This guy.
Make it squirt. I'm just talking about it. Yeah, thank you for tuning in to KickbackTV live from Atlanta. We'll be back next week. We'll holler at y'all good people. I'm New the Maid of Righteous Ratchet. This is Meek, aka motherfucking Meek.
Meek.
That's JB the Gangsta Geek. And the KickbackTV music playlist will be available next Sunday on Apple Music and Spotify. It'll be the hottest songs that's out right now that we like. And by we, I mean me.
I'm about to say, he has all control over that, so do not come to me saying, why you got that song up there, Sneaker? I ain't, that's all him. He said it himself. I ain't had nothing to do with it, so.
You can contribute. You get one thumb.
I'm gonna send you a song, alright. And
Anyway,
you better put it up there, too. JB tired of our shit.
For real, y'all. I'm like, yeah, like y'all killing it. Do your thing.
Alright. JB Frank, you see we got the lights up. Shout out to my scooter. Don't forget the scooter. Shout out to Mel's Morsels. I literally was eating the shit live on the show. Shout out to Meek. She all thumbs right now. What JB doing on this computer?
We gangsta geeking, man. Get out of the way.
What you doing on this phone?
Man,
Let's see what you doing on this
you
phone.
worse than a female.
Wow.
You gonna put it on, you can get me shanked up. You feel me? You can get me banged up, man.
You should be faithful.
I could have been texting a nigga right now.
You should be.
Another nigga could have thought.
Well, you need to be faithful. You need to get in a relationship. Be a good, wholesome.
Be a good, wholesome woman. I don't need none of my pieces knowing what piece the piece it in. Goddamn it, get that shit out.
What did you just say?
And we out.